I think one of the things that's important here is that in UK we have a high emphasis on waterproofing because of the climate. Here the same principle applies, but from a moisture perspective, from a humidity perspective. So we see a lot of problems with mold in the UK because of poor waterproofing. We see a lot of problems with mold here due to the same issue, but it's a different thing. It's not the rain that's causing it, it's humidity. And that's something that developers have to really take very, very carefully or consider very carefully, because the quality of that, let's call it sub-base works, i.e. your foundations, your what goes on behind the scenes. Okay, the place looks great, but what's behind the ceiling, what's behind the walls, that's, I think, where we find the horror stories when we do these surveys.
Without a doubt. It's when you actually look at, say, a bathroom waterproofing, normally they will waterproof maybe 100 mil above the actual finished floor level. They're not going all the way up in the shower, even though you've got water is going to be coming back down from ceiling level. Absolutely. So it gets behind it. They will also take the rendered wall surface. They will take that rendered surface that's on top of the blockwork all the way down to the waterproofing, or even into the waterproofing, and therefore any water that actually gets into the subbase then wicks straight up the rendered subbase, rendered area outside the waterproofing area, and then it affects the opposing wall. And so you see behind wardrobes and everything else, you get mold in those locations. You see then water tracking around apartments starting from that location, because the water has got out of the bathroom where you've had the initial leak.